Hey, what's up guys? Houston here. Let's talk about this Silicon Valley bank failure. And the question is, do I still owe my loans? Do I still owe my credit card debt? Do I still owe my car loans? Do I still owe my business credit cards with this here bank? Well, we're going to discuss that, but here's something that a lot of people have not heard of yet, and that's because there's other banks that have been affected by Silicon Valley bank failure. First Republic Bank, okay, they're being affected by this. Then you have Signature Bank, they're being affected by this. You also have Pac West Bank Corp, they're being affected by this, and you have West Alliance. Now, some of the companies, I would say one of the bigger companies, that if you are an entrepreneur and you're selling on a platform, is Etsy. Etsy is one of the biggest holders, right? So a lot of people that was expecting to get paid from Etsy, they won't receive their payments on time, right? So if you're an individual that's selling on Etsy, you definitely want to be affected. There are other companies, of course, but here's the thing about it. Like with Brex, they pay their affiliates through there as well. Now, do you owe the debt? Well, whenever a bank fails, all right, the FDIC steps in, and so what they do, they pay like your money that you have in your savings and checking and stuff up to $250,000, right? And then over that, you know, they'll figure out a way to get the rest of the money over 6-9 months or whatever. But here's the thing about it. What you owe in credit cards, credit card debts, personal loans, any debts like that, what happens is that they give the banks enough time to restructure and sell the debt. It doesn't relieve you of your financial obligation. That's the thing about it. It doesn't relieve you of your financial, even though the bank fell, that doesn't mean that their debts, the debts that they loaned out to you, that it just goes away. So what ends up happening, like they was tossing around possibly Elon Musk buying the bank, I doubt it. I really don't think he's going to reach in for that one because of the Twitter escalade. But there's other banks, PNC. PNC, they actually had considered, then they backed away from it because PNC is expanding out to the West Coast. So they thought about it, but then they like, nah, it ain't worth it to us to pick up that much debt. But in terms of your debt, what is it that you can do? Because when another financial institution picks up that debt, they have the right to change the terms of the contract, okay? Because it's a new debt to them. So in order to make you feel comfortable, they may not change the terms of the debt, but in order to make sure that you're protected, I would probably suggest if you owe credit card debts to a bank that's failing, car loan debts to a bank that's failing, or mortgages and stuff, I would probably look at credit unions. All right, I would probably look at credit unions like PenFed that has more flexibility because all you need is $5 to open up a savings account and you can move over to PenFed. Or if you have any family or members that are related to the military that can join Navy Federal, or you have a roommate that's a member of Navy Federal you share an address with, then Navy Federal will allow them to join that way as well. All right, but in terms of you thinking that when a bank fails that your debt is wiped out, it doesn't work like that. Okay, unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. So I would definitely tell you, if you owe the debt, continue paying on the debt so it won't hit your credit report. But at the same time, because a new lender comes in to buy that debt, they may change the terms of the contract. So it'd probably be best for you to go out and find a credit union that's more stable to see if you can refinance that debt with them with 0% interest on the debt for a short period of time, right? So if you have any questions about business credit funding, personal credit funding, click the link in the description. Schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.